Luka off one. Doncic against George. Now on the switch, this is what happened in game one, and Luka's got all 5 for the man.
This is the first quarter, Luka. He's warm up a little bit.
Here's Doncic again.
or not. Design, and if he knocks down those shots over the top of a 7-footer, then you got to tip your hat to Luka.
He's got all 8 points in this game, but it's Hardaway who's shooting almost 70% from behind the arc in the series. Finally, the Clippers on the board. George scores at the 9:14 mark.
And I like that from Paul George. If your jumper's not falling, and if you're not Luka, is not something that is sustainable. I think the entire world knows that, but you can't just hope that they cool down like that on Boban at the start of the game because he knew what he was going to be doing to Zubac. That's just disrespectful.
There's Paul George.
Let's talk about what the Clippers need to do. They got to settle in. This is a storm that they're facing. Settle in.
Yet Batum up top, way short. Mavs ball with a 15-point lead midway through the first. Pull up 3, Hardaway. 5 already for the Clippers. They have only 4 baskets. They trail by 17 to the Mavs, who lead the series 2-0. Brunson off the window. Good.
Defense. Maybe get them into foul trouble. Take some starts out of their offense.
Leonard,
Great
sweet
job
move along the baseline.
Take some effort on that end of the floor because now you can kind of wear him down as the game goes on.
Kawhi Leonard. Hardaway with the miss. And again, this is coming here, this run with Luka Doncic on the bench. Paul George's 3. Go.
Don't put him on the bench.
Here's Rondo. Open underneath Zubac. What?
Last year's Dallas Mavericks team and just, believing that this was a more favorable matchup. But I stand by it. This Dallas team is better.
Doncic on the switch. Again, has Zubac against him. He has owned Zubac so far in the series. There's that step back 3.
Step back jumper. Zubac has to get in and make him a driver.
14 points for Doncic. Here's Leonard working against Finney Smith. 6. George with the clear. George in the paint. Pull-up jumper.
The offense can really kind of slip a little bit. So, these are opportunities for the Clippers to get going.
They have the lead. Paul George with it. Have taken the lead for the first time tonight.
Shoot, even if you look around the league, the Boston Celtics were down 20-4 to the Brooklyn Nets.
Got 18 to lead all scores, tying him with Doncic. Kleber wide open. Good feed by Brunson. Short on the 3. Transition opportunity, 3-on-2 for the Clippers. George, great pass to Leonard for the...
I believe that is the formula for this Clippers team to get back in this series.
Clippers trying to avoid an 0-3 hole. Paul George.
Going to a great culture in Toronto when you had, Nick Nurse and Kyle Lowry and all of those guys there. This drop, curious to see if that'll kind of have an effect on his outside shot, just getting a little bit of a rhythm.
Luka down the lane, so strong. That's one of the things.
That run was so intense that the Dallas Mavericks fouled to get Luka back into the game, something I haven't seen many times in my years. And then at that point in time, he's taking up so much space, just an easy floater.
Jackson off the bounce, tries again, hits again.
Team for 24 in the first half. That's just ungodly numbers. I know we talked about Luka's numbers, but, ultimately.
Here's Doncic. Good ball movement by the Mavs. Another wide open.
Because they are going to need him on both ends of the floor.
Morris was the number 2 3-point shooter during the regular season. And
we'll see how much that'll factor into the second half here of this pivotal Game 3 tonight.
And George, no Ibaka in this game as Doncic is fouled.
Big for the Clippers. You need to get him going. As this series progresses, you're not going to have 18 for 24 and Luka. Clippers 34 to Dallas's 14. I think that is truly the key. I know Dallas is shooting the ball well, but keep
George, 7-point LA lead. Here's Finney Smith driving and kisses it home off the 5. Doncic trying to create some space. He's posting up Batum, Cauley Stein. A lot of contact. And shot clock down to 4. Man going to take it, driving it, Richardson. Off the first quarter deficit. And that was with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. They came back as Rondo buries a three.
Had fourth quarter leads in the postseason before, especially last year. So how they can go on the road right now and try and pull it out.
This year they drafted Luka Doncic. He was the 33rd overall pick. Third of round 2. Doncic, the third pick in round 1 by Atlanta. And then
that's where he has advantage. We've already seen him post up Rondo. We saw him post up Patrick Beverly. It's tough. You don't want to leave those guys on an island.
Luka, step back three. Around and out. Offensive rebound by Porzingis. Doncic, as Rondo hits the floor, no call. Brunson's three.
I think he's just fine, and you're going to guard him just like that.
The three-point lead for the Clippers. Open three, Morris. Got it. Marcus Morris inside the arc. Much better. And that's a big reason why they're down 6. They're not getting a lot of easy buckets. Rondo, too easy. All the way to the rim. 34-22. Mavs are still shooting better than 50% from 3, yet they trail for the first time in this series. Morris corner 3, same spot. Boy, even though Finney-Smith got the putback, where is Porzingis? Former All-Star, just 8 points, 3 of 9 from the floor, only 3 rebounds. Leonard, boy, just because Morris got called for his 5th foul. The next foul on the Clippers will put Dallas at the line for the rest of the game. Kleber's 3 is there.
Much consistent help right now.
He's 6 of 11 at the line. The rest of the team is 4 for 4 at the line. 2 minutes to go. Clippers in command. Corner 3, Jackson. Got it! 13-point lead. The largest of the night for the Clippers.
And that double team, as you see Luka knock down another 3.
12-point lead for the Clippers. Here's Luka. Another step back 3. Got another one. That's 44 for Doncic. Supporting cast, which was so good in games 1 and 2, was not as good as it needed to be tonight to give the Mavs a chance to win this game.
No, it was not.
For the Clippers, Clippers are back in the series as they, despite 44 from Luka Doncic, beat the Mavs 118-108.